Hello there everybody and welcome back to Atelier Meruru. Last video we defeated the Twilight Maiden in the Endless Corridor and we were about to head back to Arls. Behind where you fought the Twilight Maiden is the shortcut back to the first library, and from here of course you have a nice speedy exit out of the area without having to backtrack. And I think from here I will just fast travel. I can't think of anything around here that I really want to collect. I could get some rainbow fragments or some medicine thread, but I could also get rainbow fragments from the Arls mine, and I actually have quite a few pieces of medicinal thread, so let's just go ahead and warp.
Another earthquake? There have been so many lately. Huh? They usually don't last this long. What's with all the shaking? Ah! It finally stopped. I'd never felt an earthquake that big before. And now it got dark all of a sudden. Oh, Rufus! Thank goodness! There was this big earthquake, and now something's wrong with the mountain.
Please, calm down, Princess. I have already been made aware of the situation. Every phenomenon has a reason. There's only one explanation for the volcano's sudden activity. The spirit of the volcano has awakened. I had hoped my fears on this matter were unfounded.
The spirit of the volcano? So that thing's been causing all these earthquakes?
I can't say all, but certainly a good number of them. It is described in a section of ancient literature. When the volcano's spirit wakes, the land will tremble, and the mountain will spit smoke and fire. In that smoke, the spirit will rise, and it will not rest until it has laid the land to waste.
So if the volcano erupts, all the areas we develop will get destroyed?
Not only that, but the damage may extend to Arls itself, if not further.
Isn't there something we can do?
Don't worry. If I understand the situation correctly, we still have time before the spirit awakens. Historically, it awakens once every 100 years. But it's been less than 20 years since the last revival.
What? I've never heard anything like that. Did this all happen before I was born or something?
When I was still young, certain measures were taken to prevent the spirit's awakening. Back then, we thought we'd sealed it away for good. But ultimately, it did not last.
So does that mean it's not part of the cycle this time? And who would risk their lives like that?
That I can't say. But since it hasn't completed its cycle, I believe we still have time before it wakes. I can't imagine he'll revive fully after only a few years of sleep. Of course, who knows what effect the sealing had.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. What's up with you, Rufus? You're usually way more vigilant.
I've failed as a servant if the princess is pointing out my flaws. Nevertheless, I do have something in mind. According to my research, the spirit must absorb the volcano's heat in order to awaken. Therefore, if we can cool the volcano sufficiently before it awakens fully, we can put it back to sleep.
Is that even possible?
Unfortunately, no. It's just not practical.
Well, then what good does that do us? What are we supposed to do? Don't just stand there, Rufus. You always have a solution for everything. That's enough, Meruru. Everyone just calm down. Take a deep breath. In and out. In and out. What? Miss Toturi? Wait! We've got a huge problem here! Think about this. Me, and you, and Miss Verona. What do we all have in common? Let me think. Miss Toturi, Verona, and me. We're all alchemists? Correct. We're alchemists who can make the impossible possible. We can't control everything, of course, but we can use alchemy to do things people normally can't. Why didn't I think of that? Isn't it too soon to give up and rely on someone else? Now's your chance to show us what you've learned. You're right. I'm sorry, Rufus. You were trying to force me to come up with the answer on my own. But, is it really possible? Can we really stop that volcano? Heavens, Meruru. You still don't trust what Rufus said? He always has the perfect solution, right?
The only answer I could see was using the power of alchemy. I did debate whether I could trust you with this. But your devotion to alchemy so far, and your oath to fulfill your royal duty made the choice obvious.
Okay. I don't know what I can really do, but nothing will change if I just give up now and do nothing. To cool down the volcano, I have to gather up stuff that's really cold and put it together as fast as I can.
It appears our princess is back in action. It's rather out of the ordinary, but you've summed it up nicely.
There's no time to waste. I'm gonna develop something to put that thing on ice. We won't lose to some volcano.
I don't even know where to begin. I've never made a new item from scratch. I guess I should go ask around for more information about cold stuff or alchemy in general. Well, that certainly is a huge, colossal problem indeed. We need to figure out a way to get Mount Veles, first of all, to not erupt, and second of all, to try and take care of the creature that lives in the volcano for good. And that was the creature that I had mentioned when we were in Mount Veles. I had said that it takes certain time and events for that monster to come out, and that's what I was talking about. There needs to have that. You need to have that earthquake event for him to show up. So anyways, we will definitely be dealing with that. Not at the moment though. There's a couple of things, of course, that I want to do in Arls before this video ends. I have a whopping 325 development points, so I think I'm gonna go and build myself a golden Meruru statue. Ah, he's not here. I really wanted to talk to him about the volcano. If Rufus isn't in his room, then he must be with Dad. Let's go check. Knock, knock. Oh, Dad and Rufus are here. Hey, you guys. Absolutely not. I don't care if you came up with this plan yourself, Rufus. I will not allow Meruru to do such things. Ah, he's so angry. I wonder what happened. Please, Lord Dessier, after pursuing every possibility, Princess Meruru is the only one who can solve this issue. If that's what you say, I have no reason to doubt your conclusion, but she is this kingdom's only heir. I can't let my sole successor face such danger. Find another way. Not to mention, if it can only be an alchemist, there's always Miss Totery. Why do we not ask her? Lord Dessier, you, more than anyone, must see that we cannot put the fate of our kingdom in the hands of a guest. Of course I see that, but still, is there really no other way? I'll say it as many times as you need to hear it for you to understand. The only one suited for this is Princess Meruru. She has already gained the necessary talent and experience. And consider, if Princess Meruru can stop the volcano incarnate, it will serve to solidify Arls' foundation. I'm glad to see you've thought it all out, but what if she fails? Are you not worried about her safety? Hey, I don't mean to interrupt your argument, but nothing's gonna happen to me. Meruru, when did you get here? You weren't listening, were you? I said I was coming in before I came in. I just came here to talk to you about the volcano. What? Are you actually trying to handle this on your own? Are you serious? Yep, 'cause Rufus said we might be able to use alchemy to do something about the volcano incarnate. No, I don't care what Rufus has told you. I won't let you take part in such a dangerous pursuit. I'm happy you're worried about me, but I'm not a child anymore. I can make my own decisions. If we don't act, it may ruin everything I've worked to build. I won't let that happen. You really are serious about this. So it was true what you said about wanting to fulfill your duties using alchemy. It might not amount to much, but I still don't want to see all that I've worked so hard on destroyed. And I don't want to see anyone sad. Seeing everyone so happy at Arls' development makes me happy. So I'm going to do something about this. Rufus has faith in me, which tells me I can pull it off. Then I suppose there's nothing left to say. If I try to force you to see things my way, you'll just get more stubborn. Thank you, Father, and don't worry, just sit back and leave everything to me. I'm trusting you a great deal on this. I never again want to experience the loss I once went through. My plans haven't failed you so far, my lord. This time will be no different. Besides, Princess Meruru doesn't have to do this alone. Excellent, so we've gotten our father's kind of sort of permission. Even though I didn't even know we needed it in the first place. Oh yeah, I haven't heard much about those lizards lately. How'd that whole thing turn out? You didn't know? A special squad was formed, and they went out and subdued the lizard chief. Along with Mr. Stark and the other adventurers from Arland, Lord Geo himself had a huge impact. The remaining lizards have already begun to retreat back to their natural habitat. I see. I'm glad everything turned out okay, but I ended up being no help at all. Aw, poor Meruru, I think we helped. It's nice to see that we got an update on the lizards. After delivering all of those supplies, we didn't really hear much about it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna build the obnoxious golden statue for 300 points, excuse me. Adventurer level will be able to go above 50, so I can actually increase my level if I want to from this point on after the statue is built. My population will increase by 3,000 people, and it only takes a day to build, which is strange to me, but that's okay. That's awesome. So next time we go out on the world map, we should be able to see the statue of ourself. I'm going to do a few things off screen, and when I return, we will get to the bottom of this volcano business. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.